Hi, welcome to one more episode of Zindagi Ka Safar. I hope you guys missed me.
नहीं
So if that's the case, irrespective of whether you missed me or didn't miss me, I'm back. And I'm back with another new season of Zindagi Ka Safar. Now, in this season of Zindagi Ka Safar, we are going to be talking about life journey and the different people whom we meet on the way, and maybe try to figure out the story of their particular lives which are there. In this particular case, let's start off from Sri Vaishno Devi Mata. Recently, we had the fortune to be there and go and get the darshan. So we are going to be talking about the life story of the horse riders or the pony riders who help you to go and take this darshan. As all of you are aware, if you are looking at going and getting a darshan, there are multiple ways in which you can actually go and be there.
अच्छा
So one of the most common and the thing which many people do is to walk. We also try to walk. We walked for a couple of kilometers and then we got a little tired. So the very next option then you have is to go for a horse ride. Then there are other alternatives which are there. There are some people who go on a palki. There are 4 people who will be carrying you along. And you can also go by a helicopter ride. You can go half the way and there are some electric vehicles which are there. But this is what we have done. We were 4 of us and we used 2 different set of horsemen who were there. And they took us all the way up and then they brought us back. So this is the story about the 8 individuals and what we learned about their lives in that very short interaction which we had.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप
So the first thing is when you want to start this particular journey and when you reach the point where the frisking and other details happens, and then you come across many people are there and some of them will come and ask you for horses. And that's where the tough thing happens. The challenge about getting the horses is, though there are fixed rates which has been done by the Bhavan people, but most of the time the people who are there from the horses, they're not willing to go. They want to bargain, they want to ask something more, and that's the first thing which comes into your mind. I think for them this is their livelihood.
चीटिंग करता है तू चीटिंग 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 करता है तू
Okay. Now, once we have fixed that particular set of people who are there, I think one of the first thing they do is safely put you up on the horse. Because we are not accustomed to it. It's little unknown. How do you get up? How do you climb a horse? But that is the first thing. They make you feel very, very safe. So let's have a small look at how we get into the horse, and they make it look very, very easy, and it's as easy as it looks. The next thing, what I think is about the journey itself. So not only are they going to be taking care of you, they also have to ensure there are other people who are walking. So they have to figure out there are people coming from the front, there are people going, there are lots of people who are walking there. And they have to ensure the safety of not only the person who is their customer, the horse, and they have to also ensure the people who are there are also going to be part of this particular journey which is there. So let's have a quick look at what we have seen at that particular point in time. Chalo bulawa aaya hai, Mata ne bulaya hai, Jai Mata Di. Now, once we have seen that how the movement happens. There's a unique relationship which is there between the horse and the owner who is there. They know a particular technique which they use. Most of the time, they will be making a particular noise, tuck, 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 and that is how the horse will keep on moving. We just noticed that they look at the tail of the horse and they try to make them move from one side to the another. So that's another thing which ends up happening. So that's the very interesting part which is there. They do use the stick, and we were a little upset when we saw them using the stick when the horse was like not going ahead, and we felt a little sad about the whole thing. But I'm not very sure how that works out. Yeah, so if possible, you should always go and walk. That's anyway the thing which is there.
अब आया ना लाइन पे
And the last part is about once you reach there, and the climbing itself, because it's around 14 kilometers, takes 3.5 hours with maybe a small rest in between, not only for the people who are going, but also for the horses. And once you do that, finally safely getting down and ensuring that you or the devotees are able to get the darshan going. And they are very, very nice about the whole thing. They also bring about the Shraddha. They talk about different aspect of their life. And at the end of it, you feel quite happy about the whole journey, though you're totally exhausted, yeah, because it takes more than 10 hours to go and come back.
मुझे अपने घर जाना है मुझे घर जाना है मुझे अपने घर जाना है
And for the whole thing, if they go up and down, and what has been recommended is it is around 2,900 is the whole journey, all the way going up and coming down. Yeah? And the maximum trip the horse and these people can do is maximum one. Yeah, so you are basically talking about they earning something around 3,000 rupees. They have to pay some amount around 50 rupees for every transaction on each and every step which is there. So roughly around 200 rupees goes to the Bhavan people who are taking care of everything, the infrastructure and other details, as a tax is what they say. But the remaining 2,700 is what they end up getting. They are little insistent about asking you for some kind of tips, which varies from 100 rupees to 100 rupees to maybe 500 rupees, depending on per person, how much the person can give. So you feel like giving it to them because in a way it's their livelihood, which is there. And finally, Jai Mata Di.
भाई ये तो शुरू होते ही खत्म हो गया यार
So that's what we have. It is going to be a short story of different lives of people whom I am going to be interacting on my different journeys of Zindagi Ka Safar. Wait for the next episode, which is going to be much more interesting ones when you're going to be talking about Kashmir and different aspects of Kashmir. Yeah. So till then, keep safe. Jai Mata Di.